Hello, my name is Eamonn O'Keeffe. I'm a research fellow here at the National Army Museum. 2025 marks the 250th anniversary of the battles of Lexington and Concord, the start of the American Revolutionary War. This conflict is rightly remembered as the war which secured independence for the United States. But the fighting which broke out in New England in April 1775 ultimately escalated into a worldwide multi-front struggle. Even in its early days, this war had international dimensions. American forces launched a failed invasion of Canada, while Britain hired 30,000 German auxiliaries, commonly referred to as the Hessians, to help crush the colonial rebellion. Once the French entered the war in 1778, followed by Spain and the Netherlands, this war became truly global. Britain and Ireland faced a real threat of invasion, with French troops even landing in the Channel Islands. Fighting broke out in Africa, Central America, and especially the Caribbean, where European empires battled bitterly for control of sugar-rich islands dependent on enslaved labor. The last battles of this American war actually took place in India, as French, South Asian, and British forces vied for supremacy. On display at the National Army Museum is a depiction of the Siege of Gibraltar, one of this conflict's most dramatic episodes. Lasting more than 3 years and 7 months, this was the longest siege in British military history. The painter George Carter portrays British cannons setting fire to French and Spanish floating gun batteries out in the harbor, as senior commanders of the garrison look on. The successful defense of this Mediterranean stronghold helped Britain strengthen its hand during peace negotiations and salvage some national pride, even as it came to terms with the loss of 13 American colonies. In the end, Ralph Waldo Emerson's famous line about the shot heard round the world wasn't just a poetic turn of phrase. Not only did the political ideas of the American Revolution echo through the centuries, but those opening volleys at Lexington and Concord sparked a vast conflict with globe-spanning stakes.